first accessory is what we call a rip fence. It lives on a hook up on the top there. It slides onto this steel rod on the front of the saw. Just goes on. You'll notice that there's a slot so that it can slide over the two supports. And it slides on. There's two knobs on the side. These two knobs allow you to loosen them off, and then the fence can be slid so that it's sitting more or less across the width of the table. And then these two knobs have to be snugged up again so that that doesn't move. And now the fence can be moved in and out to adjust the cutting width. We call this the rip fence, and it's for generally cutting long cuts along the length of a piece. So the rip fence is used normally if we were wanting to cut a piece of wood, to a certain width, or we wanted to trim a bit off it. We can set it so that the amount we want to cut is set with the width of the blade, and then it'll cut a nice straight cut. The ruler on the front of the bandsaw table is, reasonably accurate, but it's not super accurate. So if we just wanted to take off something like 50 millimeters, we might set this so that the fence is on the 50 millimeter mark, and if we measured that, it'll be somewhere between probably 49.5 and 50.5 millimeters, and maybe that's all we care about. If it's really important to get it, to the 0.5 millimeter, then we set it, grab a steel ruler, and actually measure the distance here. So if it's really important, we can grab a steel ruler and set it till it's exactly where we want it to be, if we wanted it to be 50 millimeters, and snug that up again.